Thank you so much to all the supporters that make this channel possible. I am Subliminal and welcome to A Star Citizen's Guide to the Galaxy. Invictus 2952 is here and in full swing. Last year, the positive feedback on my commentary tours was great, so we will certainly be doing it again this year. In this video, I will quickly take you through the showroom floor of the RSI, Origin, CO, and Argo Cargo Expo halls, and give you my thoughts on the ships there on display for the purposes of you buying them via Alpha UEC or real currency. I will also cover what is available to buy on the Pledge Store, and again, my thoughts on the ships, prices, or even some Pledge Store tips. So this should be very informative. This video was recorded live on Twitch, but was produced with the sole purpose of making this YouTube video. This month's ship giveaway is the Miss Call A, link in the description. Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to give you a guided tour of the RSI, Origin, CO, and Argo Cargo Expo halls, and we're starting right now. All right, so before we go to the showroom floor, we're going to take a look at the Pledge Store first. Of course, we've got RSI, Origin, Consolidated Outlands, and Argo today. We're going to start out with RSI. The first ship we have available is the Scorpius. So for everybody who's been asking, the Scorpius is available for you to buy today. So let's take a look at its landing page here. Nice. I think this is going to be pretty similar to the concept sail, showing that the turret can turn around backwards. Explore the Scorpius. Oh, nice. Yeah, that is dope. And here you can see how the turret swaps positions in slow motion. Let's go. Love it. All right. This is a new image. So is this, oh, look, new paints. I love this new paint. Somebody in chat called it the creamsicle paint. I love it. I think I'm going to buy that. It matches the channel colors. Yeah, new concept art or screenshots, whatever you want to call it. A couple new ones there. I don't know why it doesn't stay on there for a second. This is dope. Scramble the Scorpius. Oh, is it a new trailer? All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. If you are watching on YouTube, I'll put a link to that video in the description. Of course, we know all the specs on it already. If you haven't seen it, I have a first look available if you want to see more about the ship. We're going to be flying it today, hopefully taking on a Hammerhead solo with it. It's going to be a challenge. Yes, we've got the Warbond Scorpius and the non-Warbond Scorpius. The Warbond means you have to pay with new money. The regular one, you can use store credit or upgrade to it. It does come in a dual Enforcers pack with the RSI Mantis. And we have these skins available for $7.50 each. I really do like that orange one. Gonna pick that up. Limited time Warbond offer for the RSI Scorpius. You can upgrade today. So somebody was asking about this. So how is this? It's not the Warbond price. Why are they calling this Warbond if they're not giving us the Warbond price? Oh, wow, that's a bug, right? Yeah, I mean, so I put the Nova in here. That's $120, and I only have to pay $100. So that's a bug. All right. Well, yeah, you can. It looks like you can upgrade to it, but although you might have a bug, maybe that's a one-off and may only happen for me. But that's good to know. We'll talk about it more on the showroom floor about my recommendations on whether or not you should buy it. All right. So coming down here, we've got the Apollo Medevac. This is going to be the more armored one, basically kind of designed for you to hit into a hot LZ to get people out. And then you got the Apollo Triage, which is less armored and more maneuverable. As you can see from the image, we got no turret up there, it looks like. I could be wrong. I was not here when this was on concept, so I don't know much about it. But I think I'm going to go through and make JPEG buyer's guides on a lot of the older ships so I can educate myself on them and educate you guys on them if you have questions about it. So if you like to see me do JPEG buyer's guides on ships that have been in concept for a long time, let me know. I'll see if I can do that. Aurora LN is actually a pretty capable ship. It's got 4 size 1. I think there's some size 2s on 2 size 2s maybe and some size 1s. It doesn't matter. Size 1 and 2 weapons on paper are like almost the same, but it's pretty well armed with 4 weapons on it. We've got the Constellation Andromeda. We're going to talk about the ships on the showroom floor when we get there, but the main differences are going to be like the cockpit on the Aquila is good. Yeah, we'll talk about it more when we're on the showroom floor. I'm not sure if the Keeler is going to be there, but it's got a great cockpit view, and it's got like I think one turret and then like a scanner. Then we got the Phoenix, which is sold out apparently. I had no idea that the Phoenix was like a limited sale ship, but yeah, it's sold out. I heard it sold out in the first 15 minutes. We got the Taurus, which has a war bond deal, I believe, for the day. Yep, Mantis. The Perseus is my favorite large ship that's in concept that I'm excited for. Polaris, don't really care too much for the Polaris. I'd rather have the Perseus, but it's just my opinion. They drastically different ships. Of course, you got the Scorpius. It did go up by $20 in price. You got the Ursa rover. Recommendation: never buy a land vehicle that is in game for real money on the pledge store. You can get it for so much. It's like 100,000 off the UC in the first. You can do one mission ERT and get enough money to buy one of those. Yep. Warbond daily deals, the Constellation Taurus with 10-year insurance, so you can upgrade to it. Taurus, 120-month insurance. Good stuff. Good ship. As of right now, it's just as maneuverable as the rest of them, so you can do ERT bounties with them. All right, next up, we got Origin Jumpworks. Let's take a look. I guess we click this, and it just, okay, cool. 125A. I personally don't recommend the 100 series as a starter pack. I recommend the Titan, unless the price goes down to like $45. The 325A used to be one of my favorite light fighters. We'll talk about it more on the showroom floor. This will be there for sure. But I don't really recommend it anymore unless maybe you're new. G12A, if you want to buy it to get it first in the verse when it comes out, it seems like a cool little rover. But like I said, you'll be able to buy it in game once it is available for so little alpha UEC. And of course, we got the special offers. Yeah, we don't have much on sale for Origin. You got to remember that this is a combat themed event. So the 600i, although it may be very capable of combat, it is not a combat ship. Same with Consolidated Outlands. This is their only combat ship that they make. Fun fact. And Argo Aeronautics. Okay. Why is this for sale, chat? So, in theory, the military could buy it to offload people off of, say, like an Idris or something, as like an escape, whatever. Yeah. So we got the Argo cargo on sale. Oh wait, hold on. We've got the space. The SRV is a space tugboat. It's a tugboat. I can see the military using this. That makes sense. But I don't know about the Argo cargo though. I mean, I guess they still could use it, but if that's the case, you could do any cargo ship. Anyway, I digress. Let's go take a look at these skins now. So let's see if there's any more Invictus skins. I'm going to type INV. That'll narrow us down to Invictus skins. We've got the 100i skin is back. And the blue and gold Aurora. Never seen that one before. I might have just missed it. It doesn't say new on it. All right, we got that. And let's take a look and see if we have any new skins. Wish I could sort by new. That would be really nice. These Connie skins are kind of new to me. I haven't really seen these. I think when they came out, though, I just didn't really care. Okay, all right. I didn't really see anything new. Oh. You can Control F and click new and see any new ones. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. And that's it for the pledge store, huh? All right, so let's take a look at the map here so we can get an idea of where we can go. We've got the floor that we're on, one room, and of course the downstairs. So that's great. What is she wearing? All right, let's take a look at what we got on the showroom floor. All right, let's go to the new Scorpius. I really like this ship for 2 players. I'm in love with it. I've actually been flying around doing solo VHRTs. It works good. It works okay if you fly it a certain way, but I don't recommend buying it for solo play. If you got a friend that comes on every once in a while with you, maybe you might want to think about getting it, but that's the best thing I can say about it. Don't buy it for solo play. However, if you do find yourself by yourself, it still is a capable combat ship. You just got to keep your enemies at like 300 meters or more. Yeah, great duo ship. In the future, the turrets will be bladeable. They'll never be slavable. And yeah, it's a really good ship. Take a look at my first look if you want to see more about it. Actually, you can just come down here on the showroom floor and just rent it and take a look for yourself. But yeah, I personally love it. I'll be adding a loadout to my website at subliminal.gg/loadouts later today, and you guys will be able to check out my recommended loadout on that. But yeah, a great ship. I recommend it for duo players for sure. Next up over here to the right, we have the RSI Mantis. Really love the design on this. They almost kind of took a lot of the design cues and added it to the Scorpius, and I think they did a really good job. The only reason really to buy this ship personally, though, is that if you plan on pirating with a group of people, otherwise I don't really see the purpose. It's a quantum enforcement ship, so it can dampen, which means I think that means that it'll stop people from quantuming away, and it will also be able to snare people who are in quantum. So you can line the ship up in space in a high traffic area, and you can snare anybody that comes through, and then your buddies can come in. It's only got like 2 size 3 weapons, so I personally wouldn't try to do anything really solo with it. Plus, like, what are you gonna do with any cargo you might get? Anyway, yeah, if you and the buddies want to do some real pirating, where you actually like ransom the cargo ship holder, I think it's a pretty cool ship. Only the best ship in the game for that purpose. Next ship here is gonna be the Connie Phoenix. I was gonna say the Andromeda actually there for a second. The Connie Phoenix. This is the luxury variant of the Connie. I'm not gonna go into all of these. Who's this? Hello, sir, but please don't interrupt the broadcast. So I'm not gonna go into the inside of any of these. Actually, you know what? I am. What? NPCs are standing on the elevator? What is this? Hold on. Okay, this is cool. All right, so yeah, this is the Phoenix. So it's basically like a luxury. It's a luxury people transporter. You got a hot tub down here. I believe there's a button to open the hot tub. I think this opens the components. Anyway, I digress. Got a bar here, some luxury seats. Got some like rooms in here where people can sleep. Yeah, it's a luxury carrier. I believe the reason why it's on sale here is people say that that it's supposed to be used to like tote like high level military guys around the verse. It's kind of like the ship that kind of sits back and commands the battlefield or something like that. I could be wrong. I don't know. But it's got a lower turret, top turret, so 2 turrets. And yeah, I mean, it's a good ship. Unfortunately, it's sold out though within the first 15 minutes. It's one of those limited sale ships. It might go available again in a wave. I'm not 100% sure, but all right. Next up, we have the Connie Aquila. This is the one you want to buy if you really don't like struts. That's really the only reason to buy it. I don't believe it comes with any extra missiles like the Andromeda does. This is the Aquila. So let's hop into the bottom one and see what we got. I think this is going to be a scanner. It's got guns, baby. It's got guns, hun. Got 2 Badgers. Yeah, this one, look at the visibility on this. This is definitely a scanner. Yeah, definitely. So this is going to be the scanner, long-range scanner, whatever exploration ships are going to do with their scanning capabilities. And next up, we have the Connie Taurus. This is the cargo variant. So if you remembered what the elevator of the last Connie that we stepped in, what that size was, it ended at probably about right here. But you get this extra amount of cargo space. So it's just a longer Connie. It's stretched. So and inside it may be it's going to be less armored or less turrets. It's either going to have 1 or none. I don't remember. Yeah, this is going to be the scanner here, not scanner, the tractor beam or tractor gun. And the next up is one that I recommend, the Connie Andromeda, if you want to do combat. It's got extra missiles. It's got 2 turrets, just like the Phoenix. So it's a really good multi-crew ship. It's actually really good solo. It's my favorite ship to do ERT solo without throwing a torpedo right now. This with a 600i. So yeah, it definitely comes highly recommended by me. You can make a ton of money in this ship doing ERTs. I'll be making a video guide on doing that soon. All right, next up, we're going to go to the expo hall, the side halls here. All right, coming around the hall, we've got a bunch of little combat ships. This is the 125A from Origin. I don't recommend this ship, to be honest, almost certainly 100% because of the price. It's just too close to a lot of really good dedicated combat ships. What makes it different than the other 100Is is that you do have a missile bay under there with a few missiles or a couple missiles. It's got 2 size 3 weapons. But again, it's not really something that I recommend to buy because it's just too much money. It is small, nimble. It does have this like this quantum intake technology, not quantum, hydrogen fuel intake technology, this adaptive intake refinery. So one really good thing about it is that you can cruise around and not have to repair or not have to refuel technically like infinitely if you do it right. So that's really cool. But other than that, I just don't know if that's a reason to buy it. Here we go. 325A used to be like one of my favorite light fighters. However, the wings are kind of fragile, and if you lose them, you lose the weapon. So I really don't recommend this as a dedicated fighter. If you're new, it's a cool ship to cruise around and also do combat PvE. So it's nice to have this size 4 weapon under the nose, but I don't recommend it because it's just not well set in the niche that it's in. Then we've got the Mustang Delta. This is the combat variant of the Mustang. Comes with some extra weapons. So it's actually not terrible at combat. If you want to maybe upgrade your Aurora to this, you'll lose anything that's in the back of the Mustang Aurora. It's got nothing back there. You could get another person to get in. They could hop into the pilot seat and then they could like look behind them and get out of the seat and walk around the back. It's like a really, really small area. You can sit back there, crouch. It's not ideal, but it's got rocket pods as well too. A little bit of learning curve using those though, but yeah, I mean, if that's something you're interested to, it could be a cool ship. I might say spend a little bit extra and just get a Gladius or an Arrow, but yeah, whatever. Money might be funny. All right, next up we've got the Argos. Which ones? Okay, so this is the MPUV personnel. So this one is basically like a little people carrier. Its main purpose is designed for this ship to take people from like a capital ship to a station or capital ship to capital ship. So that's pretty cool. No reason to have that right now, but got another one here. And then, yeah, so weird that the Argo Cargo is available on the Pledge Store, but it's not available here on the showroom floor. But then they've got 3 of these. So that's kind of weird. I guess they put it in there because maybe people might buy it. You know, marketing, right? Yeah. This is the one I understand why you might sell this one today during a military thing, because again, you could take, you know, people from a capital ship and move them to and from caps or stations or what have you. All right, heading down. Oh, look at that. Aurora LN is down here. Another thing about this, if I talked about it before, is it's got 4 missiles too. 4 missiles, and you know what? Let's get in and then find out exactly what kind of weapons it's got. It's got 4 bulldogs, so 4 size 1s. Oh, but you know what though? There might be 2 gimbaled weapons that you could upgrade to size 2. That goes for this or the Alpha. I don't remember which one. Around here we have the Ursa Rover. Cool ship to just cruise around on the planet. Don't recommend buying this with actual money though. You could buy it in game for so cheap. But it's a cool little ship to put in your connie. Some of them I think, like the Aquila I think comes with one. Maybe they all do. But I think definitely the Aquila does. Excuse me, guys. There's hundreds of ships in this game. It's tough to remember when you've been playing, and they keep changing shit. This is the Argo tugboat. The Argo SRV. It's designed to tugboat ships around the verse, like I guess push capital ships like into their docks. So if you're gonna be into that kind of thing, you want to do that kind of gameplay loop. Hey, cool little ship. The Perseus. People ask me about this. The Perseus is the largest ship I'm excited about. Really like the idea of this. It's got massive weapons on it. Huge weapons designed to take out capital ships. Even the nose is seems like it's designed to split a capital ship in half. I think one of the concept art images shows it busting through a hammerhead. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the same with the same turret down here. 2 big ass massive weapons designed to absolutely destroy capital ships. I think it's pretty cool. I like the idea of this over the Perseus, in my personal opinion, Polaris, in my personal opinion. I don't know quite as much about this one, but it's got a hangar in it that you can use to transport up to like something like a Anvil Super Hornet inside of. And yeah, no, cool ship. Oh, it's got a bunch of torpedoes too. Another capital takedown ship, but it depends on like how you want to do it. You want to just break through it with fire. You want to throw torpedoes and have the ability to bring some fighters for support. Then we've got the Origin G12 Rover, and this looks like it's the G12AA variant. G12A. It's got anti-air missiles. So if you're into that type of thing, buy it. But just so you know, my plan for vehicles like this is I buy it so that I can have access to it in the game when it first comes in, and then I wind up using it as an LTI token later, or melt it and apply it towards another ship, because again, you'll be able to buy it in game 6 months after it releases for stupid low amounts of alpha UEC. This month's ship giveaway is the Miss Call A, LTI, and game package. There are 11 ways to enter, each giving you more points and a greater chance to win. To enter, just visit subliminal.gg/giveaway. Pro tip, the redeemed Twitch channel point rewards can be done once per live stream. If you enjoy my channel, there are so many ways to support it, ranging from free options like Prime Gaming subscriptions and sending alpha UEC in the verse, sub club subscriptions, merch, to more generous forms of support. Head over to subliminal.gg to learn how. Your support in all forms makes this channel possible. Even your viewership, liking, and subscribing goes a long way. Until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.